Welcome to week 9 of Fun at Home English. Today we will look at the answers to the questions from last week's story. That was Scaredy Monster and the Slumber Party. Then I'm going to introduce a new story to you, and we can read the story together, and then you can answer some questions. Let's go. Let's look at the answers to last week's story. First, put your English name, your class, and class number. What is the title of the story? It says Scaredy Monster and the Slumber Party. Who is the author of the story, the writer? It says Mika Hashimoto. And who is the illustrator, the one who draws the pictures? It says illustrated by Steve Lamb. What is a slumber party? A slumber party is where you sleep at your friend's house. So, sleeping at a friend's house. At the beginning, how does Scaredy Monster feel? Scaredy Monster is excited. His first slumber party is tonight. He's excited. What does he put in his bag? Let's have a look. Scaredy Monster packs pajamas. That's the clothes that you sleep in. He packs clean clothes and a toothbrush and toothpaste. What toy does he put in his bag? What's this? Finally, he puts Teddy Monster in the bag. It is a teddy. How does Scaredy Monster go to his friend's house? Look at the picture. Mummy Monster and Scaredy Monster go to the car. They're going by car. Whose house does Scaredy Monster go to? Let's see. Mummy Monster drives Scaredy Monster to Timmy Monster's house. It is Timmy Monster. Which two activities does Scaredy Monster do at his friend's house? Well, firstly, he sees other monsters building a pillow fort. They build a pillow fort together. And then, next, Scaredy Monster plays Pin the Tail on the Dragon. Ah, very good. What does Scaredy Monster eat for dinner? At dinner time, Scaredy Monster chomps on a big slice of pizza. What does Scaredy Monster do at bedtime? Let's see. At bedtime, Scaredy Monster puts on his pajamas. He brushes his teeth. The monsters watch a movie. How does Scaredy Monster feel? It says the movie is spooky, too spooky. Scaredy Monster starts to get scared. Scaredy Monster can't find Teddy Monster. He can't sleep. What does he do? Scaredy Monster sits up. He begins to cry, starts to cry. Timmy's mum comes. What does she do? Timmy's mummy hurries to the living room. She asks Scaredy Monster what is wrong. Timmy's mummy calls Mummy Monster. Ah, so she calls Mummy Monster. Then Mummy Monster comes. What does she say? Mummy Monster arrives. She tells Scaredy Monster it is okay to feel scared. What does Mummy Monster bring for Scaredy Monster to help him feel better? She has something to help Scaredy Monster feel better. It is Teddy Monster. How does Scaredy Monster feel at the end? He feels better. He feels braver. He's not scared anymore. What does Scaredy Monster do at the end? Scaredy Monster tells Mummy Monster he wants to stay. He goes back inside. He gets into his sleeping bag. And then he goes to sleep. Do you like this story? Why or why not? Let's look at some answers. Yes, I am. You want to tell me you like the story. The question is, do you like it? So the answer can be, yes, I do. Not yes, I am. Yes, I like. You can change it a little bit. Yes, I like it. It is the story. And remember, full stop. You used some good words to describe the story. Yes, because it is fun or interesting or lovely or wonderful or funny or good or nice. Very good words. Some of you liked Scaredy Monster. Yes, because Scaredy Monster is cute. I think so too. Some of you didn't like the story. This answer says no, because not beautiful. I think you want to say no, because it is not beautiful. Or no, because I think the pictures are not beautiful. And remember the spelling of beautiful. This person says, no, boring it is so. I think you want to say, no, because I think it is so boring. You think the story is boring. This person says, not quite, because I don't like the part when Scaredy Monster gets scared. Yeah, me too. I think it's a bit scary. And this person says, I don't like this story. It is super boring. Thanks for your honest answer. Some of you liked Timmy's mum. I like this story because Timmy's mum is kind. I like this story because Timmy's mother is nice to Scaredy Monster. Yes, I agree. Timmy's mum is very nice. Some of you used the word brave. Yes, I do, because Scaredy Monster was brave to ask for help. Or, yes, because he is brave. Very good. And lastly, my favorite answer, yes, because it teaches you everyone can be scared sometimes. Sometimes we all get scared, but you can tell somebody and ask for help. This week's story is called Scaredy Monster Loses a Tooth. It's written by Mika Hashimoto, and the illustrator is Steve Lamb. Did you lose a tooth before? How did you feel? Did you feel scared? Look at Scaredy Monster. He's holding his tooth that fell out. Meet Scaredy Monster. He has big teeth. He has sharp claws. He has an enormous roar. Oops. Scaredy Monster is sorry. He hopes he did not frighten you. In fact, Scaredy Monster has a secret. Do you want to hear it? All right, come close. Scaredy Monster will whisper his secret to you. Scaredy Monster is not a scary monster. He is a scared monster. Why is Scaredy Monster scared? He opens his mouth to show you. Do you see it? Scaredy Monster has a loose tooth. He is worried because he has heard terrible stories about monsters who lose their teeth. One monster swallowed her tooth in her sleep. Now there is a forest of teeth inside her tummy. Another monster lost a tooth and it never grew back. Scaredy Monster does not know if those stories are true. But he still does not want to lose his tooth. He makes a plan. He finds extra sticky peanut butter in the cupboard. Scaredy Monster smears the peanut butter all over the top of his tooth. There, it is stuck. There is no way his tooth can come loose. But then, Scaredy Monster realizes something. Peanut butter tastes good. Really good. Uh-oh. There is no more peanut butter to keep his tooth stuck in his mouth. Scaredy Monster must find a new plan. He tries marshmallows. They don't work. He tries gum. Gum is sticky, but it is also messy. Scaredy Monster tries pushing his tooth back into place. He hurt his hand because his tooth is too pointy. The next morning at breakfast, Scaredy Monster mashes his food. He is scared to chew. Mummy Monster asks him what is wrong. Scaredy Monster opens his mouth He shows Mummy Monster his loose tooth. He begins to cry. Mummy Monster hugs Scaredy Monster. She tells him not to worry. Losing a tooth is normal. A new one will grow back. And it will be bigger and sharper than ever. Scaredy Monster wipes the tears off his fur. He will be brave. He will try not to be scared anymore. Scaredy Monster eats breakfast. He bites down. Scaredy Monster's tooth pops out. Losing a tooth was not scary. It was easy. And a sharp new tooth is already growing back. Scaredy Monster grins. He is not a scaredy monster anymore. Roar! Now let's look at the questions. Write your English name, class, and class number first. What is the title of this story? Who is the author of the story? Who is the writer? Who is the illustrator? Who draws the pictures? What is the story about? Describe Scaredy Monster. He has big what? He has sharp what? He has an enormous what? Scaredy Monster hopes he did not frighten you. That means he hopes you are not what? What is Scaredy Monster's secret? Why is Scaredy Monster scared? Scaredy Monster has a plan. Which food does he put on his tooth first? Which food does he put on his tooth second? Which food does he put on his tooth third? Scaredy Monster tries to push his tooth back in. He hurts his what? At breakfast, Scaredy Monster doesn't want to what? Mummy Monster asks what is wrong. Scaredy Monster starts to... Then, what does Mummy Monster do? What does Mummy Monster say? Scaredy Monster eats what? And his tooth pops out. Scaredy Monster says, losing a tooth is not scary. It is what? Did you ever lose a tooth? How did you feel? Once when I lost a tooth, I felt scared. But when my tooth came out, it was not painful. How about you? Tell me about yourself. See you next week. Bye bye.